What's up everyone, Jacob here at Uncommon EDC, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at the brand new Pocket Slingshot from Taylor Martin over at Best Damn EDC, created in collaboration with Exclusive. When I first saw this slingshot, the first thing that came to mind outside of that dose of nostalgia from the plastic slingshot I had as a kid was just how good looking it is. Outside of being a functional piece of gear, it could also function as a classy piece of pocket jewelry, which is not something you often associate with slingshots. I got it in the brass version, but they also come in titanium. Either option is going to run you about $75. Brass obviously isn't the most rugged material, so if that's what you're looking for, I'd go with the titanium, but I just thought the brass one looked a little bit better, and it getting banged up wasn't something that I was really taking into consideration when I ordered it. I really was just looking for whatever looks best, which for me is the brass, for you might be the titanium, so choose what you like, obviously. Dimension-wise, this thing's about 3¼ inches tall, 2 inches wide at the forks, and about 1/4 inch thick. It does hide a couple nice tricks that you don't always see in slingshots, starting with the tube attachment. A lot of times you'll see the tube go directly over the fork or be tied around it, but in this case it's threaded through it, and then inside of the tube they put a 7/32 steel shot, which holds it in place. And so obviously the shot is just wide enough to hold that in place and not be able to slide through. And so it's a really effective way of attaching the tubing and just looks nice. The second thing you'll notice is they include 3 pieces of ammo right in the handle, and those are held in by bands. So they recommend 7/32 steel shot, which I wasn't able to find in these biodegradable clay shots. So these are 3/8 in comparison. But either way, I do have some other steel shot that I can refill this with, but in terms of the clay ammo, I wasn't able to find that. And then the last thing, which I thought was really cool, is the built-in pry bar on the end. Again, with this brass material, that's going to get eaten up if you're using it for anything really heavy duty, but for light tasks, it'll function, and as long as you're not worried about it getting marred up, it's a really nice extra feature. In terms of comparable slingshots, there aren't a whole lot, but I do have one from Tops, which I think this is discontinued. This is their Tops mini sling, and it comes in this leather sheath, and is a little bit smaller. I think this one's about 3 inches tall and 1 3/4 inches wide. So pretty comparable size, but a little bit smaller. This obviously has much longer and thinner tubes, and is fashioned a similar way. It's threaded through. Some of the other slingshots I have, like this Schrade slingshot / pocket knife, which is really large and unwieldy. These just thread directly over the tube, and it's a pretty tight fit, so those probably aren't going to fly off, but should always check before shooting it so you don't shoot yourself in the eye. But this is the only one that I have as a comparable size. This one runs 125, whereas the Pocket Slingshot is 75. It does come with a sheath, but I think value-wise, you're getting a lot more for your money here. This is just kind of a better looking. I don't think anyone having both these in their hand is going to choose the Tops over this Pocket Slingshot. Maybe wrong, obviously. This one's a little bit more simple and kind of tactical looking, I guess. But for me, it's not as good looking and doesn't feel as good in the hand. But this is a comparable slingshot size, obviously. There's not a whole lot out there aside from that. I do have the Grim Workshop slingshot coming as well, but that's obviously going to be a lot wider, thinner, and not nearly as high quality as either of these. I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning, the Pocket Slingshot's going to run $75 over on Best Damn EDC. So for $75, I think this is a much better looking and feeling slingshot. But both cool. This one's discontinued, so I don't know what it's running on the secondary market. In terms of my ammo pouch, this is the Gondek EDC Ranger pouch. I believe this is a small version. It's a 2-pack, so you get a larger version as well. And there's a Pete's Pirate Life patch on there. Again, this is the 3/8 clay biodegradable shot. And then I have some steel shot in 7/32 as well, so you can see it kind of for comparison. The 3/8 is much bigger, obviously, but both will shoot just fine. It's just you're not gonna be able to put this one into the handle. With the top shot, they also have the option for this ammo pouch. It attaches to your belt. It's not great, honestly. It doesn't seal up on the side, so if you lean it over too far or fill it up too much, you're gonna be spilling these everywhere, and it's just a mess. So not great. I'll probably change this out for something similar to this, but it does match the sheath that it comes with, and both are belt mountable, which is nice. Definitely going to be looking for something similar to the sheath, as these shots spill out when I set it down. Something similar to the sheath for this Pocket Slingshot, but for now, we'll probably just put it inside of this pouch as well. Yeah, that's really about it. I'll probably do a video on the Schrade knife slingshot sometime in the future, but for now I just kind of wanted to show this off. It was just a cool piece of gear that came in the mail today. I haven't shot it yet, but do plan on taking it out and doing some plinking. I'm going camping in a few weeks, so maybe we'll get some action shots of shooting it when I do that. But let me know what you think of this slingshot, if you know of any other comparable slingshots, and if a slingshot's something you'd consider EDCing. For me, where I'm at, I don't think I can legally carry a slingshot unless I'm out camping or hunting, but still a cool piece of gear, something that I really liked and just kind of wanted to show off. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.